Steven Spielberg, legend. I know he's a big part of your life, and you worked with him as well.
Yeah.
How big, when you were little, were his movies, and how much of an influence were they?
Massive, you know. I mean, Raiders and E.T. and Close Encounters, growing up, those films were a signature for me. You know, they were important to me. They made me the kind of film fan that I am, and it's been extraordinary to get to work with him and for him and see him in action, you know, and understand his method in such a way that, you know, everything makes sense when you work with him, because you see how effortlessly he can do his job and how intuitive it is to him, you know. It's just something else, it really is.
I know you're a busy man. Lots of people have taken very kindly to the Mission Impossible Fallout trailer, which
It's
everyone's
good,
excited about. Have you finished it now? Are you kind of done now? I know it went on for a long time.
Yeah, no, we have finished it. It was so much fun, and yeah, it was expanded slightly because Tom broke his foot, but you know, he recovered in a weird a short amount of time, obviously. So we just finished it a couple of weeks ago, and I think it's going to be extraordinary.
Yeah. Just finally, I wanted to get your opinion on news that Tarantino has written an R-rated Star Trek script that's out there somewhere. What's your take on that?
I don't know if I don't think he's written an R-rated Star Trek script. I think what happened is he went to JJ with an idea that he's had for a while. I remember he told us about it a long time ago. I think he told me and Edgar about it a long time ago, but he just put it to JJ, and I think JJ's kind of like considering putting it into a writing room. We got an email just saying, guess what? Guess who came in the office the other day? And so I don't know much about it other than the fact that it's sort of in the mix. So we'll see.
Listen, I look forward to seeing Mission Impossible as well.
Thanks,
Thank you so much for stopping.
Thank you. My pleasure. Working with Steven just because he is such a consummate professional in terms of how he directs as a technician, in terms of how he moves the camera, but also how he directs one-on-one with his actors. Some directors are great at moving the camera, some directors are great at doing the actor thing. He's the whole package. He can do both, and it's a joy when you work with him. You understand why he is where he is and who he is.
And you've obviously worked with him before, but how do you keep your cool around him, knowing what a film fan you are?
I don't really, and he's quite okay with that. You know, most of Steven's stories are kind of all about the films I love, and he's just happy to talk about it, not in a kind of way that sort of, you know, listen to me. That's his life, you know, and I'm happy to just listen. So I remember the first time Nick Frost and I worked with him, had a long conversation with him on set. We ran outside afterwards and screamed in the corridor. Now I don't scream anymore, but I'm still very impressed by him, you know.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Hey You Guys!
Hey You Guys, huh?
Hey You Guys.
Is that from the Goonies?
It is indeed, yeah.
Nice.
Hey You Guys!